Are you fucking kidding me? I've sat here for 2 minutes jabbering on, and I fucking forgot. Oh my god. Okay. How's a who's a what's it? How's it going? I've been sat here complaining about how it's hot in my house. I've been complaining about how I'm sweaty, and nobody heard it. Oh boy. Gotta love it. Okay, to be fair, I went to the bathroom and then I came back and I'm like, oh shit, I've got like 20 seconds. So, the one time I forgot to unfrickin' do the thing, I swear to God, this is why we can't have nice things, because I'm an idiot anyway. So yeah, I was complaining about that I'm hot and sweaty and I have no excuse because, like, it's 75 degrees out and it's actually cool for a change, you know. Instead of being, like, damn near 80 and humid as all get out. It's actually kind of nice, but no, my body decided that, oh, sweaty, because I decided to, you know, pop off to the bathroom before starting a live stream. Anyway, let's pop off into this game and I can start to explain what's going on. So I had a big gay idea, but honestly, when don't I have a big gay idea? Let's be real. So I decided it might be kind of fun if, and I've already moved our original Pride Flag Sims, right? I thought it would be fun if we moved them to Newcrest. They've got the same house and everything, so we don't have to, like, rebuild that or nothing. But I already had thought that, oh, it might be fun if we do, I don't know, make some more Pride Flag Sims. And then it hit me, well, why don't we just move our original Sims to Newcrest from their lovely, like, beach location. Maybe in Newcrest with nobody living there, people won't just walk into my house. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But the point is, so now it's snowing. Lovely. Anyway, so I thought we'd make some more Pride Flag folks today. Let's go to Manage Worlds. You just go on Scoot, have a time. Move OBS down so I can see if I'm dropping frames and how long we've been to live and whatnot. So anyway, I have never taken the time to do much with Newcrest other than maybe, like, move a house or two in, or, you know, kind of just keep a couple people here or there and just, oh, it's like we own the town or something. But no, I think it might actually be fun to, while we're at it, making more Pride Flag themed Sims that, like, we try to make, like, Newcrest an actual, make it appear as if it's, like, one of the other, you know, towns where everything's kind of, like, full and there's, you know, like, a park and a bar and some other, you know, some other fun stuff, because I do know people enjoy, they do enjoy the look at people build and make Sims. So anyway, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make more Sims. So I have roughly about 16 other Pride Flags, give or take. Sorry, I'm just checking to see how many people are here. So I have about 16 that we haven't done yet, and I'm sure there's more that I can't even, like, think of yet, or just ones that I'm not even thinking of. Like, I don't think I have omnisexual on my list, for an example. And whatever the hell a Killian is. I don't know what that one is, per se. But anyway, so I've got, like, enough for us to have at least 2 more households full of Sims. So I figured we'd do something like make a bunch of, like, room-matey houses, and then maybe if I'm really lucky, we won't get many townies in whatever lots I make, and it'll just be, like, our local group of gays. I don't know, dude. Like, it's an idea. Okay, it's an idea, and I think it's a good one, okay? So I've got my little list here. Let's, first and foremost, I had the idea to, and I wish I had this freaking idea, beforehand. For anybody joining us, how about, real quick, I just import our last which there's now 2 of, because just replace them. So here's our original family, right? So we've got the ace flag, we've got trans man, we've got gender fluid, the lesbian pride flag, the gay man pride flag, the bisexual pride flag, and I chose a man because, well, bisexuals are underrepresented to begin with, but bi men specifically aren't represented very well. And then we have our trans woman, who I tried to make a little bit goth, and then demi boy. And I'm realizing now that I don't think I have non-binary on the list. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to add that, because a lot of these other flags that, like, we've tried to represent, we've done it, like, more in the building and not so much making the actual Sims. So, of course, we made, like, our last one, our demi boy, and now, of course, now I've got, like, demi girl and the demi gender, which is the non-binary equivalent. Now I have those on my list, and I think Alex is the one that suggested it, that it would have been cool to, make, like, demi girl and demi boy siblings, because I said, it would be nice to have, like, demisexual and demi-romantic be twins. So now, I guess I'm gonna use him as a base, and maybe make, siblings for him, so they won't be directly related, but, you know, we can pretend, right? It could be one of those, like, those situations where they're adopted. So technically, family tree-wise, they're not related, but genetically they are. Right? Okay. Maybe. Okay, so we'll start with, we'll start with the, God, this is just gonna be the demi squad. Okay, I need to play with genetics. Sibling. No, and I want you to be an adult. So we're gonna go for a demi girl. Although, should I go for twin? That ain't a twin, girl. Okay, you know, it's fine. It's whatever, you know. Randomize a bit. I kind of like the idea that, she's, like, they're all just sort of a little chubby, because I made our first guy a little on the chumby side, so we had a, you know, plus-sized person, but alright. Let's go, demi-girl for starters. Well, Carrie already sounds cute. So we got grays, whites, and pinks that's the vibe. I already kind of like the hair, but I wonder if we should go for one of the, like, more pink hairstyles, because we did with the other one. I'm trying to think, like, what are some of the dyed hairstyles that we've got? That would be the cute, maybe? I don't know. I mean, this one's cute. What about this one? I'm sorry, I'm just in love with this short cut. It's precious. What do we got for the pinks for this one? I mean, like, this is, it's nice, I guess. Oh, God, I wish I knew this, because I would have made our trans girl have this hairstyle. Are you fucking kidding me? I feel like this pink is too bright, because, like, it's like a pastel-y pink. And another one that would have been perfect for trans. This is why I'm not allowed to have nice things, I tell you what. Well, no, the other one's got blonde in his hair, doesn't he? So we could go for that. Maybe that's their thing, that they've got, like, some sort of split dye going on. Right? Maybe. I don't think they have any makeup for the demis per se, but if I just go with like some pink and neutrals, maybe. Yeah, that's a cute pink. Put these one by one. Let's see what would be a cute. Oh my, it's a little bit more than I bargained for. Wowza. I am such a predictable bitch, I tell you what, because like I go for one type of like eyeliner and that's about it. I tell you what, why am I so sweaty? It's not fair, guys. It's cold out. I have no excuse. Yeah, that's cute. You got a darker pink in your hair. That's nice. I had pink hair once, which is funny because I wasn't even, like, going for pink. I went for red, and I don't know what happened, if I didn't leave it in my hair long enough or what. My mom was helping me at the time. But whatever happened, yeah, it came out like a pink ombre, where it was, like, pink on top, and then, like, way at the bottom, it was kind of, like, yellow where it washed out. So it looked nice, but it wasn't what I was going for, which kind of sucks. There's, like, an old photo of me in, like, a Minecraft creeper shirt someplace that has it. Excuse me a moment, I have to blow my nose because my freaking snoot has decided that it needs to run faster than the goddamn Niagara. Ah! Oh! I don't like having a runny nose, and it's one of those awful ones where, like, you're not stuffy. I hate that shit, like, because if you're stuffy, it's like, alright, I get it. Because, like, my nose is clogged up, so yeah, get it. But no, it's one of those, like, surprise, bitch. Runny nose. Like, no, get out of here, please. Ugh. Alright. What's something cute we could do? Oh, we could do, crop top, because, like, not a lot of, There's not always enough positivity for, like, crop tops and stuff on plus-size bodies. I, unfortunately, was one of the people that got, told that that's not for my body type and whatnot, and now, whenever I get the confidence to, you know, try a low-cut shirt, or, well, not so much a low-cut shirt, but, like, a high-cut, like, waist shirt and stuff, like, I put it on, I'm like, And I'm sure it looks great, but, like, because I had that instilled in me that, not for chumby people. It's not fair, I tell you. Does this come in pink? Bullshit. What about you? Well, that's not the right shade of pink. Oh. Crop tops aren't for bony people? That's, like, the perfect body type. Like, that's... I wasn't allowed to get, like, tube tops and, like, crop tops and stuff, like, as a kid. Even when I was kind of, like... I was maybe a little chubby, but I wasn't, like, really, really quite fat yet. And I was like, not for people with our body shape. And I'm like, what? And then I finally got the confidence to, like, buy one. And I did. Because they had, like, for once, plus-size ones at Walmart. And then I sported it out. I'm like, hey, how do I look? And my mom's like, uh-huh. And, like, then it, like, ruined the whole shirt for me. And I haven't had the confidence to try it again. Which flag is this? We are currently going for, Demi Girl at the moment. And I've moved houses so that, we can just completely recreate, oh god, this is, like, perfect. I don't know if it's the style of... Hello, Boo Bear. We're on Demi Girl, and I thought then we'd do Demi Gender, and I'm basing them off of, oh gosh, our Demi Boy, so they're gonna be not quote-unquote necessarily related, but, like, you know, the thought is there. It's gonna be one of those, like, they were adopted, like, triplets or something, and, like, you know. You know how families get separated as such in the system like that. Just how it be sometimes. Oh shoot, this is the one with the... This one's a set that you can get with, like, the trans pride pants. Oh no, wait, it's this one. Yeah, this one's like the little pride one for trans. Delicious. Of course, it's always, I don't see those right when, you know, when I'm making the trans Sims. Oh. I mean, I think we're off to a good start. I can't quite tell. That's cute. We'll go for no slippers. Oh. Boy, I'll say this sure is a party outfit. I mean it works. Oof, my allergies are hitting hard today. Yowza. This is a cute party outfit. Big fan. Yeah, they do have some really cute stuff if you know where to look. Excuse you, these are like peach. These are not pink. Get out of here. You're full of shit if you think this is pink. Somebody call Elle Woods to tell. This is like the person in that frickin' movie that tried to convince her that orange was the new pink. And it's cute. I'm kind of kitty. Oh, Boo Bear is, he's big. That's all I know about Boo, is he's big, he's fluffy. Well, I'll tell you, he looks exactly Legally Blonde. I love Legally Blonde. That was one of my comfort movies, like, growing up. But Boo Bear's, he looks exactly like a Norwegian forest cat, if you know what they look like. I can't confirm if that's what's in his lineage. I just know that none of his siblings nor his mom look like that. It's kind of ridiculous because apparently his mom is like this teeny tiny little calico. And yeah, he's just a big, large man. I think he's like 30 pounds or something. He's not even like fat. No, he's a domestic long hair. He's very fluffy. But yeah, he's like 30 pounds and most of it's muscle. He has like maybe 5-6 pounds of like fat on him. Like just like a healthy layer. But no, he's a big man. Everyone's like, oh, he's got Maine Coon in him. Well, he doesn't have, like, the stereotypical, like, Maine Coon, they have really prominent, like, jowls. Like, their mouth is, like, really... The muzzle's very big on, Maine Coons. And he doesn't have that. Like, he's got the size, but, like, not in the face. But, forest cats, like, either Russian forest cat or Norwegian forest cat, have more of, like, a supple, small... jawline and stuff, and like a smaller muzzle, and that looks way more like him. Like if you look up like a black forest Norwegian forest cat, like that's exactly what my cat Boo looks like. He's big and large, and he's full of love. And his favorite thing is to, since we're on about pets, will make her like maybe she'll be a cat person. That would be kind of fun. I don't have anyone that's like an animal lover per se in a cat person. Yeah, labs are fun because they can come in like any one of those 3 colors. Let's see. What would be, I try to give, each of these Sims, interesting traits so that, like, I don't know, they might not all necessarily agree with each other. Maybe she's squeamish.
Yeah.
And tearful. Let's go for that. And then we'll do genetics to make another twin for you. We'll go, well, you know, we'll go more feminine and more androgynous. Because this one's going to be demi-gender. We'll randomize a little bit. So this one's going to be similar, like the grays and whites, but yellow instead. Okay, that hairstyle's really cute. Let's cut back on the rack a little bit. Maybe she binds or something. Or they bind, excuse me. Lynn is cute. I've only ever had... Gosh, what breeds of dogs? I've only ever had Pomeranians, really. And then I had, like, one... I had one Sheltie. Let's go for a bright blonde. Maybe I'll find another haircut that I like. That maybe it's a little bit more on the androgynous side. I don't know. Although, oh, this ponytail is giving. Okay, let's swap this to yellow. The soft pastel yellow is... Girl, this is not yellow. In what world is this yellow? That, maybe, but like... Hello? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's really cute. I'm thinking maybe more pure colors. I think she had pink hair when she randomized out this damn freaking runny nose, I swear. Okay, that's cute, and that's like the perfect yellow. And I might be able to get these jeans in white, maybe? I don't know. Look at the cat skirt! Oh my, fuck me up, that's precious. Whew. Now you can go for a gray skirt, that's cute. Go for some white boots. Precious. Oh, I never put makeup on you, did I? Maybe they're more of, an all-natural sort of look. Some folks are. So maybe we could go for, like, really subtle makeup? Maybe? Do we have anything that's just, like, straight yellow? I mean, that's more brown. Oops. I mean, like, I guess if you squint, that one's kind of yellow-coated. Yeah, that one comes in yellow, but so does that one, but that's big and loud. Doesn't really bode well for the sim that I said, oh, they just... they like natural. I'm colorblind. Oh, goodness. I wouldn't know, okay? I wouldn't know because I'm technically a tetrachromat. I need another frickin' tissue, I swear. I'm gonna drive myself nuts. I need to just, like, move my tissue box to be on my desk. Or at least for now, anyway. My goodness. This is why we can't have nice things. And I got that awful, like, burning in my nose. You know, like, you blow your nose, and it's like, you might have to sneeze. Okay, but when? Eventually. Eventually it will happen. Okay, this one's kind of perfect. Let's lighten that one up a little bit. Mm. There we go, that works. Just a little, there we go. Ah! I've ruined it. Where was I? Just in case I didn't already. Gotta remember to do all these individually, because even though, yeah, it's here, for some reason, like, it glitches for me, and I still have to individually press. Very subtle lip tint. That's cute. You know, that's nice. I'm digging it. Let me see if I can find a yellow dress. I'm sure there is plenty. Oh, yep, there's a lot. Oh my. I mean, like, this is cute, but it's giving a little bit more, like, green. It's got a little bit, like, green on there. Like, this is precious, but, like, again, it's got green. I wouldn't even class this one much as yellow because, like, the majority of it is pink. Oh, what if she's, like, soft cottagecore? Oh, goodness. Okie dokie. Go for that, and let's... Yeah, not bad. No, really loud car on my highway. Driving by, that's nice. Love to see that when it happens. Ick. What even are these slippers? I don't know how to feel about that. I'd honestly, like, you wanna know the honest to God truth? I, like, never put slippers on my Sims. Muffins are undressed cupcakes. I mean, I suppose. I mean, the ingredients are a little bit different, and one of them you put frosting on, the other you don't, so... Totally possible. A little too bright. Shoot. Like, some of these yellows are nice, but they're not quite what I'm going for, because I'm going more pastel, sort of. Oh, okay, that's... Honestly, this outfit is kind of just it. I just need a change of shoes. God, this is somebody's mom, and she's going to, like, an Avon dinner or something, or, like, a purse party, if you know, you know. Like, like, y'all ever been to a purse party? My mom took me, and it's basically where, like, someone hosts, and they have, like, a person, and they do the same thing with, like, makeup and shit, and then they have, like, one guy, or, like, one person that shows up to just, like, sell you whatever, and that's the whole event. My cousin had one, and, like, I don't even really know her, per se. Like, I will probably never speak to her again, because she's not, like, my direct cousin, so... Plus, not just that, but, my mom might have been able to forgive her, but I never will. So my cousin is a nurse, or an aide, or... I guess she's a nurse, because she's, doles out medicine, right? And my dad died because he got an RSV infection, right? Okay, that's... and that happened because he was having, like, an asthma attack and, like, couldn't breathe. And my mom was saying, like, hey, he needs his inhaler, like, right now. And she didn't sanitize well enough before, coming in to give him his meds. and when there was an RSV patient across the hall, because, you know, of course she wanted to put, like, my mom and my dad, because family, but she, didn't sanitize just enough, and, my dad got RSV, and then, like, died 2-3 weeks later. Now, maybe he got it from another nurse, but my mom was pretty sure that that's the only one that wasn't in a rush the entire time that he was there before he, like, eventually caught it. So my mom went, "Do not ever tell Sarah. She'll be devastated if she found out that she killed your father." No, I won't tell her, but I'll never fucking talk to her again, because as far as I'm concerned, she murdered my dad. I'm not close to her, so that is no skin off my ass. I met her, like, maybe 2 or 3 times. She looks like Tweedledee or Tweedledum. Oh, jeez. Well, they kind of are when you think about it, because, like, sibling. Maybe she's clumsy.
Oh.
Let's see, what else is, I think it's, like, this is the hardest part for me for making, Sims, is, like, I can think of, like, all sorts of stories of, like, who they are, what they've done, and whatnot easily, and then what they look like, but it's, like, I think it's because I'm limited to, like, only 3 traits. And still, like, all the traits that they have doesn't always necessarily feel like enough. Maybe she's really neat.
Ooh.
And, maybe she's jealous. I don't know, maybe she's jealous of their brother. I don't know. There we go. Okay, so now we've got all the demi-genders aside. I've kind of just decided that this one, and I'll see what chat thinks, okay? Because there's, let's see, there's 6 people here, so we'll decide in a minute. Let me just remove the, demi-girl and demi-gender off my little list, so I know not to, like, remake them. I also have demisexual and demi-romantic on the list, and making them twins. So would it be fun to just have, like, a family of, like, not all of them siblings, of course, but, like, just, first of all, let's make sure that, yep, okay, and your family dynamic, you can be close, that's fine. So I was gonna make, demisexual and romantic, like, literal twins, like, almost identical twins, because those flags are basically the same, minus, like, one stripe is purple, one is green. So maybe this could just be, like, the demi gang. That's true. Some of the traits don't feel like a real, like, personality. Okay. Swap and randomize a couple times till I get something that feels like what I'm looking for. I also have way more fun making female Sims than I do male Sims. I think it's also because, like, they have way better... Oh, they've got way better clothes and whatnot. Like, it's this game is so obviously more geared towards, like, women, and, like, the female Sims have more style options and stuff, it would seem. Let's go for a different skin tone, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but I do not want you to be Caucasian, because I like to have variation in our Sims, so it's not just like a bunch of white people representing insert flag here, you know? There we go. And maybe I'll make both of our twins have black hair, because there is a little triangle in the demisexual, demi-romantic flags, it's a little triangle. So maybe we'll go for something like that. Might really, no, go into face settings, because I forgot I like to randomize a few times to get something I like. There we go. That's cute. Why does she looks kind of like, oh gosh, who's the girl that plays oh gosh, she's in the Fallout show. Like before I changed her nose a little bit, she looks like I can't remember her name. She voices Jinx in Arcane as well. If people don't know who I'm talking about, that's totally fine. I totally understand that, like, Arcane and the Fallout show might be, like, so niche that some of the people that follow me just don't know anything about those shows. It really just wants her to have small mouth syndrome. Not that that's a thing, I just... A YouTuber I watched ages ago, had this stupid skit where he would have small mouth syndrome, and ever since it's stuck with me. Oh, what, small mouth? Oh, yeah, real mature. There we go. I think I can, like, can't you just, like, copy? I think you can, like, copy a sim. So I might do that. There might be some way to do that with the genetics. Let's see. I am not sure what haircut I want to give you, and I feel like once I get the exact look I want, that's when I'll be able to decide. Okay, it's giving Bella Goth. Also, why they never, like... I feel like there's some stuff that's more Bella Goth coded in some of the packs than it is in the base game. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. 50s housewife cut. Big fan of that. Ponytail's cute. Yeah, this is one of the problems when you have like all the damn packs. It's like I can't decide what I want what I want to freaking use. I am still convinced that they just stole this cut from The Sims 2, and you can't convince me otherwise. Because there is a haircut that looks exactly like this in the frickin' Sims 2. Oh, where's that one that's like the wolf cut? That might look cute. Oh, this Elsa braid is kind of nice as well. You know, I kind of like this one. It's a nice look. It's sleek. Okay. So the demisexual and demi-romantic is sort of white and gray coded with like a hint of purple or green. So maybe I'll go through some of the more green coded and some of the more purple coded. And that will be our deciding factor. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with demisexual first because the snatched. It's looking good. Oh shoot! I always forget to frickin' do that after I've selected what I'm going for. It's a bit over the top. There we go. And lips. I feel like lips are really easy to do with, oh, purple ones. Where's the two-tone? Because there's purple two-tone. Okay, I'm kind of living off the idea that maybe they're, like, goths. Maybe the twins are goths, right? They're goth baddies and have, like, just, like, black and white. Because that is, like, the colors are, like, I think a very, like, offy white gray color. White, black, a black triangle, and then, like, insert the color. So we probably could do goth for these ones. I can never find black the first time. There's a lot of, like, fun, like, jackets, I feel like, that have, like, you know, the white sort of shirt. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, it's enough slices. Foghorn Harriet is what my dad would say. Oh my god. Anyway, I've just about had it with my snoot. Like, I did not have trouble at all, like, during the day, right? Like, not much at all. Really. And, like, now that I've decided, hey, let's do a live stream, my nose is like, you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Okay, that's cute. Swap this to black as well. Maybe we could go for white shoes. Or, ooh, purple shoes. We want it to be subtle, okay? I never named her, did I? Although purple pants might be really cute. If I can find, like, the right ones. Girl, that's blue. Like, it's... I mean, maybe it's a purple, but it's a very cold purple. Okay? If it's getting confused with blue, it's... Speaking of which, I saw people arguing over... Oh, this one girl I follow, her shirt, she was, like, bickering with all these people about, like, this shirt is blue, and everyone's like, it's gray. No, here's what it looks like next to something that's gray. And I'm like, could y'all shut the fuck up? It's blue-gray. Like, blue-gray is a color. Purple's so cool, it's got hypothermia. Oh, jeez. Let's go for black formal. There's some really, like, nice black formal stuff. Okay, that is... I wish that was slightly more purple. There's, like, no reason why they can't do, like, create a style, or just, like, at least give us a color wheel for these. They've already got, like, the framework and stuff in it, where, like, the tattoo system, or, like, the painting on, like, animals, like, horses or cats and dogs. You know, so, like, it exists in-game. They just, you know, have decided, let's go for purple shoes. See if I can find one that's a little on the subtle side, and not many of them are formal. Oh goodness, I didn't realize that she had body hair. Take that off, because I don't like body hair on my Sims, but that's my own personal preference. Every now and then, one of them slips under the radar for me. Oh, this is like the perfect shirt. I think we might have had that for our ace sim. Maybe. Maybe we'll go for white. Can we go for like capris? I kind of hate most of the capris in this game. I don't know, there's just something about them that I just don't like, dude. Icky. Let's go black shoes. Black sneakers, cute. Oh my. You've been hatted. This is not something you sleep. I know she's got like the peach undies, but like for a second, because of like the ripped shirt, I thought she had like holy underwear as well. Oops. What is going on? Where is your midsection? What? What? Where is... Apparently those undies just... It decides that you don't need a waist snatched. Good lord. Maybe she's one of those that just sleeps in like a shirt and undies. I don't know, dude. Let's go for a purple shirt. Let's go for perp. I agree, Whitaker. Snort. A lot of these purples are just not what I'm looking for. Oh, this one works. Oh my. Well, I gotta say, this hat's not bad. It's not the vibe, but it's not a bad hat. Potty. That's an interesting shirt. Boy, I'll say. Do they have this in, like... Oh, that's precious. Are you shitting me? Now I just need, like, purple pants. Oh. Like, some actually good purple pants. There's not many. Oh, the plaid skirt is very cute. It's giving goth schoolgirl in, like, the best way. Oh my, sunglasses. And a nose ring. That's one thing I don't like about, like, the randomly generated Sims. Like, you randomize a couple times, and then suddenly you randomly get piercings and crap for, like, outfits for no reason. It's a little bizarre. I think I'm gonna go full swimwear, but I just wanted to get black to the... Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Shirt. There is a cat eating kitty food very loud in the other room. I tell ya. I tell you, these, like, cargo, like, shorty capri things, like, if they came in purple, they'd be perfect. Maybe we'll go for white. Do you come in white? Probably not. Because that would, you know, that would make things fun. We can't have that. We can't have fun in our game. It's not allowed. No, you stop it right now. It's 10 o'clock at night. There is nothing to be borking about. There's no need for borkage. Knock it off. There's literally no time. No. You stop that. Right now. Most of these are pink, dude. Like, well, first of all, these are fucking red. Ugh. Shame. You have disappointing purples. Shame. There we go. That's cute. Alright, randomized names. I will probably forget their names instantly, because I always do. I just basically call them by their flag. Hole is cute. She, her for you. Oh, Kennedy's really cute. Alana Hole. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Maybe she's really money driven. I don't know. Give her outgoing. Maybe she's a little lazy. Maybe we'll go gloomy too. Like, she wants money, but maybe she doesn't have, like, the motivation to put in all the work for stuff. I don't know, too. Is that the same face? I think it is. Okay. Good. It's basically just a clone of her with some different makeup. That's what I want. I basically want the same thing, but with green. Randomize till one fits the vibe. You know, and that's fine. You've got this the green vibe going. Oof, Juniper? That's like perfect for a sim that's got like a green motif. Are you shitting me? Maybe she's into like plants or something, I don't know. Oh, somebody just shook their little... Is that you, Vinny? Oh, my tiny boy, hello. Hello, small man. I always love to see my little guy. He doesn't visit as often as the other, ones of my cats do. Usually it's Freya's assaulting my chair, or Boo's coming up to be a bother, or Winnie's coming for a visit. This is cute. Okay, and then we'll go for, maybe she's got a piercing. Let's go for a snoot piercing. Yeah, I really wish they had better piercings, dude. Like, I think we need bigger septums, personally. Alright, put that on all of those. See if I can find a good one with green. What about you? No, it's more turquoisey. Oof. How dare I want subtle makeup on my Sims? Can I... There we go. That's a little bit more. The green I'm going for. Alrighty tighty. cheekies. I always feel like I don't like any of the blush options in this game. I always like cranking them way down. They're way too intense. Okay, well, I'm definitely not going green lips. Yeah, can't you just, like, make these, like, black lipstick? With the dual color? No, alright, we're just going with plain black, I guess. There we go, goth baddies. You don't usually see goths with a hint of green, so this is gonna be fun. I would say it would be perfect if she had, like, a green thumb or something, but of course, that's not a trait in this one, which is a crime. It's a crime that there's not, like, a plant... that better be coming in, like, the pack that comes out, that there's, like, a trait for, like, being a green thumb or something. Because, like, we had it in the last one. Maybe I'll go for white pants and see what we have for green shoes. Again, I'm hating most of these white pants, unfortunately. Alright, what do you got there? Green shoes. Show me Groon. I mean, like, I guess. It feels a little out of place, but... Why did you suddenly put on glasses? And it... What? Why did it change your nose piercing? What, because it's not... fucking formal? I don't care if it's not formal. Septum piercing. Let me just... Okay, well, when you go back, it doesn't add the stuff back, which is bullshit. Glasses off. There we go. And then you... No hat. Get rid of glasses. They're not the color we're looking for. I was hoping that this would have, like, a dark green. Like, this is perfect, but it needs a little bit more black, unfortunately. Oh well. Black shoes might just have to... do it. Boot. Alright, workout attire. Well, this will work because there's white in that, so we can go for black pants. Black pantaloonies. Alright, kinda cute. This is not the fit that you thought it was. Disgusting. Get away from me. You don't put two types of plant on each other. That's icky. Icky. And none of these are the exact shade I'm looking for. Ugh. Although, I have to say, the little font on the pants is the perfect color for this. So, you know, maybe it can be forgiven that it's not the right color. Let me swap this to green, and maybe I'll see what I can find for weed, because, you know, this kind of has, well, it's brown, but, you know, it's close. Not quite, but it's close. Perfect. That'll do. That'll do swimwear. Hot weather. We really need more black and green, because, like, it's a good combo. You can't convince me otherwise. Okay, and shwoo. And now I just need to do cold weather. Get those funky gloves off. Ick. Oh, also, why are you wearing a necklace? I didn't put you in that. Ick. Okay. I'm sure there's a better selection of green pant, maybe. Not orange, good lord. Green. Your superpower is green. Y'all seen that meme? Your special power is green. Oh. I feel like I could do better. Where's that stupid... Oh, dress that we had that was black and green. There we go. Because that's, like, perfect for what we're going for. There, and there's white on the shoe, and it's got the diamond, the triangle-y shape. Oh, it's perfect. Let's see, what can I do for, nature, I guess, would probably be a good one. To make you plant-oriented person. Because plant. Oh, it would be a good one, would be, unflirty. Although that would be more for, if she were like Arrow or Ace, but she's really not. I don't like making my Sims vegetarian because, like, I will just make Sims make whatever the hell, and, like, I don't want a vegetarian Sim to, like, starve. Maybe you're a snob. And good, and... ah, crap. Creative? I think this is a pretty good start for Demi Squat. Just wanted to make sure that, Yep, and then your family dynamic. I don't know, maybe you're jokesters. I don't know. Oh, let's see. I don't know how to put romance details for, like, because demi-romantic and demi-sexual are just, not that you can't be, like, romantic or sexually active and stuff. It's more like you really have to build a bond with somebody before. You know, that's probably just fine. It's probably just fine to leave as is. Now's the big burning question. Should we finish here and just have, like, two little, like, sibling squad, just the demi squad? Or should I continue to add more, make more, etc.? I will move, oh, the demis that I have left. Because I'm still, you know, here for the vibe. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. Because, you know, it is late and I did this last minute, but still, I would say I'll stream tomorrow. But I have no idea what tomorrow's gonna look like for me. Like, Ian hasn't said shit about his parents wanting to do anything for Father's Day. But, you know, I don't know. That might change. I just know, his mom is sick. Maybe that's why they haven't worked out plans just yet. But, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she'll miraculously be better tomorrow and they'll want to go out for dinner. I don't fucking know. Chat does not really have much to say. Let me double check to make sure, like, chat isn't dead. Nope. Okay. Well, it might be good to have some, like, varying family sizes, so then it's not like every single household is just, like, you know, because we can't have every single one be 8, because it probably would be a little funky. So, we'll call this one the Demi Gang. Honestly, it's quite cute because they're all a different color. And they all kind of incorporate white in a different way. It's, oh. I like my little Demi ladies. Although the demi-gender one is more, non-binary. But still female presenting. Winifred, what were you doing on my dryer? Are you going to get on my washer? Are you doing laundry? Are you a laundry lady? Sorry, my cat is, like, in my... She's getting on my appliances in my laundry room. Are you doing laundry, little lady? Oh, are you gonna come see me? I think maybe you should. I asked that, and then my dog sprinted forward, thinking I was, like, talking to her. Yes, Snorticus. You're a good dog. Alright, we'll build a little demi shack. How about that? Then we'll see how the vibe is, and then maybe we'll make some more Sims. We might not necessarily move them into a, like, built house at the time. I don't know, but we will see what's the vibe after I get this house sorted. And once again, I'll probably try to do some different, like, themes. What is that? Is that a bird? Is it a bat? I don't know what that's is that supposed to be a fucking bird? Sims team. EA, what the f... Is that supposed to be a bird? Oh my god! Oh. No, you know what? It's fine. He's allowed to be here. He's sexually identified as a bird. That is just somebody's mustache, dude. That is just somebody's mustache. Oh my god. The paper airplane. Yeah, just about, isn't it? Oh, sheesh. Okay, we can go for a bathroom there. I don't know if I want them to, like, split bedrooms, or maybe I'll make them something a little small and, like, cozy. Can I see the other house? Yeah, so, like, their kitty corner. That's cute. I don't know if I have any more on this. Just get out of here. You're not... I didn't make you. Icky. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Another bedroom. I mean, if I make them share bedroom, then it's probably a little bit easier to set up. Let me yeah, stretch that one a little bit, one more tile if we're gonna have them like share a room, and then we could kind of work around the living space here. I think, let's see. Maybe we'll give them a goth door because goths live here. I don't know. But then, like, all the other ones can be our little gay door that I've been doing for everything else, basically. There we go. Oh, and archway maybe for here and here. There we go. All right, let's get some light. I like my ceiling light. There we go. Nice and bright. That's the way I like it. I'm sorry, I saw paper airplane again, and I just thought of someone's mustache blowing away in the breeze. Oh, goodness. Okay, you know, how about we get a little funky and we start with kitchen. And we'll start with floor. What would be cute? I don't know if pink is the vibe. Maybe we'll go for a sort of black and white aesthetic. I don't know. And I gotta say, I always did like this wallpaper specifically. It's nice and it's got its little pop of color. Okay. Let's get a nice counter. Let me get some little pop of color. Yeah, yellow looks nice, I suppose. Put that there so I can kind of lay out where I want things. Okay, fridge. There we go. And we need a stove. Oh, you have to put this in a thing. That's funky. Okay, well that works. That works for me. That's a dishwasher. Put that on the end. They need a sink. Although let's be fair, probably should swap these. Probably not the smartest to You know, put your stove next to your fridge. Let's see. Give him a coffee machine. Or maybe one of those. Alright, and then we can go for dining table, or like maybe 2. I don't know, dude. I don't have much room to work with, so I might have to be like a little awkward. Maybe they don't like each other, but they're roommates out of necessity. So they've got to, I don't know, share a space. But they, like, just eat across the room from each other. Don't fucking look at each other. I gotta say, like, with this, it's very, demi-gender, coded with the yellow and the blacks and whites. It's nice. So, wasn't necessarily intentional, but you know what? I fuck with it. And that's saying something, because yellow is not one of my favorite colors. I don't hate any color per se, but, I suppose it's more like least favorite color. Bedroom. Let's see. Have that, and then can I have more of a goth one for the other one here? Put the goths in one side and the colorful gang in the other. Ooh, that's cute. There we go. Okay, and flooring. Let's maybe get cute wood floor. Purple wood. Boy, howdy, that is a choice. And let's see. For regular wood in here. And it's just different wood in here. Because, I mean, I could do carpet, but, I think, you know, it'd be a little bit better if we just had, like, some throw rugs. That might be cute. Okay, tiling for le bathroom. Maybe we keep it sort of neutral for everybody's sake, so nobody's fighting over the color. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a basic tile here that I like. Nope, not it. You know what, that'll do. Good enough for who it's for. Oh, big snorts from my little dog. Okay. What would be a cute wallpaper for the general shared spaces? Maybe we'll go with this green. Do we have this in green? No, of course not. Because why would we have green wallpaper? That would make too much sense. There we go. Okay. Paneling for the outside, because I totally forgot about that. And I didn't add windows, because, you know, I'm an idiot. Keep it one story. This is cute. Okay, roof. Put that down a little bit. Just a little bit big. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not awful. Let's see here if I can. Why does that repeat? The freaking stone up there. That's asinine. Is there just a regular freaking... Come on, there's gotta be like a plain fucking white siding, dude. That, like, matches this exactly. There we go. Good lord. Oops. There we go. Roof color. Give him a black and white house. Maybe it's secret. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going for. Okay. Wendy's. Big Snortus. Oh, I always hate choosing frickin' windows, dude. If they were smaller, they'd be nicer. Ugh. Now I'm rethinking it because, you know, why wouldn't I? Okay, these are smaller windows. Good. And is there something small that I can go for this? There. Not horrendous. Okay, we're windowed up. Windowed up. I tell ya. Alright, let's go for the bathroom, because it's probably gonna be the easiest room right this second to start with. And let's see about a standing mirror. Oh, but oh, I love this stupid mirror that's got the... Oh. The stupid moon mirror. There we go. Let's see. Oh my goodness, Boo! Hello! Walking all over my desk like usual, you smug poopus. Big, large putty tat. Yes, I know. You haven't harassed me enough for your liking, have you? Yep, you're already starting on nonsense, aren't you? There, pop of color. Can I center it? There we go. That's nice. That's cute. Okay, well, Boo's already left me because I don't know what I did, but apparently he's not happy with me. Excuse me a second. I had to hydrate myself. Okay. Let's see, what would be... I'd like something that's... Well, that one's almost perfect because it's got like the pink and the yellow. And the white. So they can match. I have a giant wardrobe. I mean, not quite what I was looking for. Well, let's go for end tables first. Okay, and now we can go for dresser. There we go. That matches a little bit better. And maybe, don't they have like the one single... Yeah, they've got like the little singly sort of desks. Who's getting into something that they shouldn't be? Because we can like copy that so then they each have their own desk space. And you come in yellow as well. Okay, that is precious. It just needs a rug. Which I'm not sure if I can get a big pink and yellow rug. That's probably not possible. But maybe I could go for one that's like a neutral color like this. Eh. I stand corrected. Hold on a second. There we go. Holy shit. That's like the epitome of a shared space. There we go. I mean, they're crappy computers, but I really kind of gotta... I gotta mother load it, don't I? Just because I still have a couple more rooms to do. Maybe we'll have the entrance here be a, sort of sitting room, maybe? Okay, but first and foremost, goth bedroom. This is the flag bed, huh? Let me see if they have... No, they don't have any of the flags that I'm looking for right now. Shame. Well, I guess we're just going for simple black and white then. But that's not a big deal. Ugh. Okay, not what I'm looking for. That's a little bit more like it. I think I made one of them creative, so we could give him an easel. If I could find the damn thing. God, when you have all the packs, you don't know where shit is anymore. I know there's a search bar, but like I like scrolling. There we go. Does this come in a black? But it comes in cow. It comes in cow. But maybe I should what other colors does this come in? Not ones that I'm looking for. Shit. Because I just had the idea of maybe I could color code the beds a little bit more. With one being like purple and the other being... But I don't know if I have a bed where there's a green option and then a bed where there's a purple option on the same frickin' one that both looks nice. Ugh. Not what I'm looking for. Okay. Ugh. Damn. Pain in the butt. Can there just be a fucking bed that's got a bit of purple? It's not that hard. I swear it's not. What is it with EA and not wanting to do purple, like, ever? Because nobody can convince me that there's not purple fucking sheets. Okay, maybe. Let's see, do we have a green one? Not what I meant to do, but okay. I mean, like, technically, but... would have liked it better if it was solid color. I guess I'm going to... back to whatever bed I did have. Which now I can't frickin' remember what it was. Because, you know, of course. That definitely was not it. I mean, that wasn't it, but you know what? Fuck it. Good enough. Alright, well, I guess I don't know what I do for the popsicle that I'm looking for. I would say there's this, but this doesn't have fucking purple. Damn it. Yeah, God forbid we have purple. Well, that's pink. I mean, I guess this is kind of purple-y. I wish I knew there was a trans PC. Are you shitting me? That's cute. Okay, that's green-ish PC, but not really quite. Maybe I can also go for like a green chair. I don't know, dude. Maybe I can give them a black PC, but like the desk and the chair are green. I don't know, dude. I'm trying my best, okay? It's tiny, tiny, subtle. I don't know. Maybe I can get them like a purple rug. I really doubt that they have a purple and green one, but I was shocked to find that they had a pink and yellow rug, so I don't know, maybe I will stand corrected. Well, hold on, there's the cow rugs. Hold up. And they come in the exact same color, right? Where one's pink and one's purple. I did it, guys. I did it. I figured it out. I made it work. Can you frickin' believe? Also, there's a bed in my frickin' living room space. Ugh. Okay. Living room. Let's go. TV stand. I'm trying to think what would be a good mix of colors, because I think the goths could probably settle on pastel if they absolutely had to, but like, is that a long cat? Oh my god, it is. Long cat pillow. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's cute. Although, no, wait, hear me out. Because they all have white. There we go. Because then in this one, it's got like the pink, the green, the yellow, black and white and gray, and then purple. Oh, I've done it. It's beautiful. Okay, let's... Jukebox, maybe, so they've got music. Which is always a mistake, because then that's all they freaking do, but, you know, whatever. Okay, that's a little cute. And maybe I could put a cute little chair here or there for study. I don't know. Okay, maybe I have to move where they've got this, because then I can... Although, what about you? You're bright and colorful. Not what I'm looking for. But you, on the other hand, it's more what I'm looking for. Sneezes Christ. It's Could I sneeze anymore? Like, because at this point, it's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Perfect sized rug. Can I get one that's mainly like... that's kind of blue-ish. That'll do. I mean, it's not amazing, but gosh, now I don't know what to do with over here at the entrance, because should I delete it? No, I kind of like the roof the way it is. Shoot. I mean, I guess I could make it closet-y. I know they've certainly got a lot of closet stuff. What are you fucking intersecting through? Oh, it must be the stupid fucking entranceway. Damn it. And I feel like there's a shoe pile. I just gotta... Yeah, there's shoe things. I just can't fit them here because... It's not just move objects on anymore. Oh, fuck off. There we go. And then, oh, we should get a mat for... Because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, wipe your fucking nasty-ass feet. There we go. Not bad. It's cute. It's cozy. You know, it's... I'm a big fan, and it's got some fun, funky colors. Go ahead. Go. Live. Be free. Go, Demigang. Go. Boomstavir? Who is this? Who is this twink? Is he a randomly generated sim? Because he can't be. Because that hat and that coat, are you shitting me? It's too good. Somebody made you. I'm sorry, were one of you talking to a fucking alien? Why is there an alien just up the road? What is it with the aliens in this save, guys? Like, none of them try to hide who they are anymore. Like, this alien has just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna chat with you. We could see our gay little beach house up the road. That's nice. The next one I think I'll do over here. Have we just decided that this is our pet alien or something? I really don't feel like building a shed for the alien to live in. Oh, and she's talking about herself, the stupid bitch. Yeah, and you're making salad. You can't just judge an alien for living their life. I mean, I guess that's fair. You made a salad. Somebody else has already put something into the... Oh... the crock pot thing, basically. Unpleasantly decorated. Well, Lottie fucking da. What in the world is even that? Well, it's disgusting is what it is. I need a garbage can. No, we're putting this abomination in the trash where it belongs. Make coconut rice. Oh, somebody else is doing something, because of course. It's our garbage can, jeez. Honestly, I feel the same. I did, one thing I did change, which you can see here, I gave them, again, which is probably a mistake, but I thought it would be funny to see if any of them would dumpster dive, so I bought them a dumpster. Anyway. And y'all weren't even gonna frickin' finish your salad or whatever. Oh, I guess it's, well, who knows what it is then. Oh. I was gonna say, the fuck you mean food for us? Excuse me. Go invite everyone in. Y'all gotta go make friends. I think they, like, initially glitched, but... It's called a trash can, not a trash can't. That's true. Oh, before the day is over, how was everybody's No King's Day? I didn't go protest, because I couldn't, but still. Girl, you don't even know where to put that, do you? Put it in one of our funky corner tables. I'm glad that you're getting your own cooking. Is it garbage still? Why? There must be a glitch or something where just, like, everything you make with this stupid thing is just cursed now, because every single dish that I've made since I've started this stupid little save. You didn't know there was one oh gosh, no, it's I don't know the stats, but it was all over the world, protesting Trump because it's his birthday and he decided to throw a huge parade thing and this huge big birthday event thing that wasted, and I quote, like 100 million taxpayer dollars, and no one really showed up. But I tell you what, like, it looks like it's the biggest protest in American history for today, so that's nice. One of my local cities, which if, you know, I was going to go protest, I probably would have gone there, had at least a good 1,000 people, which for being kind of like a small area, like it's not a major city, not bad. Like, it's not like Albany, it's not like, why a parade? Well, it's going with the mask that, oh, it's the 250th anniversary of the American military. But, and I don't even think there was a fucking parade. It was more like a concert, and, like, barely anybody showed up. Like, maybe a couple thousand people showed up. Yeah, it definitely was not military. It 100% was just... it 100% was just, oh, it's, you know, it's my birthday, and I think I'm a dictator. Over 2,000 protests worldwide. Yeah, I believe it. I know there were tons of protests against him. And what kills me is they were saying, if anyone protests, you know, the big, you know, my big part... I don't know who you are. Go away. We're having a gay party in here, and I don't know your sexuality, so... But yeah, so this whole thing was a mess, really. Not many people came to his event. I think maybe 10,000. Like, it was very broken up and not great. But I tell you, like, the major cities had, and I quote, like, millions of people. New York City, specifically Mark Ruffalo, you know, the guy that plays the Hulk currently in the Marvel comic universe. Yeah. And he was there in New York City. I don't know where Steve Blum was, but whatever city he was in, I think maybe Chicago, was there. And I was telling I put it in the Discord, and I said that we got, like, the MCU on our side here for No King's Day, because in two separate cities and two major, like, some of the biggest places that they have the protest for No King's Day. Is what they called the protest. Yeah, we got 2 people in the MCU, because Steve Blum voices Wolverine in any of the animated stuff, and I think a couple of the, I don't know about like Marvel versus Capcom or not, but like, I think he played Wolverine in the Deadpool video game. I know he did in like pretty much all the cartoons. So, yeah, that's two Marvel actors that I know of that were there at protests. I know one of the people in Binghamton, which again would be the city that I would go to, because it's about maybe like 45-50 minutes away from me. That one, usually whenever there's protests around there, I found a guy on there saying that usually whenever there's like events and like protests, maybe like 50 to 100 people show up in that area. But he said there's like a good 1,000 or 2,000 people here. So yeah, people really came out for, you're sleeping in the wrong bed, madam. So sleep in that one. I really don't care what one's the demigirls sleeping, because I didn't really color code it. I mean, I guess computers I color coded, but you know. They're basically just having an argument in my living room. Anyway, for anyone that's sort of missed the creation side of The Sims, I made Demigirl and Demigender, these two. And I kind of made them based off of him. I used him like the make twin thing from him. Why is he being such an ass? God. But anyway, I kind of based them off of him, genetics-wise. So it's like they're siblings, but just technically not. Which I wish I had thought of to include the other demis, but I didn't. Again, I've got a big long list, and I'm gonna save that even if we don't end up getting much more tonight. I've just got a text from Ian. Let me see what he's got to say. It's probably something with work. Oh, well, first of all, I don't like that. He just sent me first and foremost a picture of what the new Hyundai Sonatas are gonna come out with, and they have a whole, like, they basically have a... Have you seen those, like, giant screens, or, like, the multi-screen setups? It's basically that behind the steering wheel. Don't like that. That's a pain in the ass. Well, apparently poor Ian had to, go to the workhouse that he worked at last night, and nobody fucking told him. It's one of those, like, you get to the... Which is something they pull often with this job every now and then. It's their stupid scheduling system. So apparently there was some mix-up or whatnot. He was supposed to go to this apartment, and he gets there, and he's not on that schedule there for tonight. And so he had to call an on-call manager, and apparently he had to go to the place that he worked at last night. Which is funky, because they don't want him on their schedule anymore. Because, like, next week is the first week. Next week is the first week that he's supposed to not be working in this, like, house in, like, Sydney, New York, which I don't even know where that is. I guess it's, like, an hour and a half away from me or something, but... Anyway. He apparently had to last minute go work there. I hope that doesn't happen to him tomorrow, and if it does, I hope they at least tell him beforehand. So at least he then knows where the fuck he's going. But they haven't told him that he just basically got told, like, oh yeah, this one house that's, like, in Sydney, New York, yeah, we don't have you on the schedule anymore, starting, like, next weekend. But they haven't told him, like, where his next house is gonna be. Are you working out to music, or... That's one thing that kind of disappoints me, is that you can't work out to like, from just the radio itself. I mean, I guess technically you could, but... Also, I hate that Sims are just, like, terrified of thunderstorms. Not a big fan of that. Good to see we've got the 1 a.m. vibes down. Did you just wake up just because it's a thunderstorm? Girl, go the fuck back to sleep. Go back to bed. What's wrong with you? The one window in the pink room. I don't know what... I have no idea why it's doing that. I did not notice that. Why does the game do that sometimes, where it just fucks up windows? Well, instead of screaming about it, go to the bathroom, ding dong. Yeesh. Alright, let me send Ian a, you know, I'm sorry to him. There we go. I should probably post in the Discord, the stream Discord, and ask if people have flag ideas for this, because I've got, like, our little demi, you know, so I got the demi-gender, demi-girl, demisexual, demi-romantic here. And most of us know what we did at the other house, and I've still got, like, a list of a bunch of other flags I can do, but there's probably some that I don't know about, like, oh, one of the ones I have on my list is for, gender fae, which is under the, non-binary umbrella. It's also known as, gender doe, which is also just, it basically means that you're gender fluid between, like, non-binary and feminine pronouns, but never masculine. And I'm sure there's the opposite, where you're... I just don't know the term for it. Where you're always, gender fluid between masculine pronouns and non-binary, but... And I'm sure there's some other ones that I haven't thought of, or that I don't know. I think omnisexual is one of the, that's under the bi flag that I haven't, added to my list, but I can. I'm gonna need all of them to if I want to build this little town out. Why did you come in here to play video games? You literally have, like, your own damn computer, basically. Go play games on your own PC. Trans mask. There's some, like, I only just recently learned about them. I tell you, I was, like, learning about the, like, different, like, not very well-known, like, flags and stuff that are, like, under different umbrellas, and I heard about, like, gender fae, and I'm like, that's exactly where I fall under, where, like, you can call me she, you can call me they, like, I really don't care anymore. I used to be, like, really violently non-binary, and please do not call me feminine, because it would make me want to throw up, but I've kind of gotten past that at the mostly because, like, my mom could never get it, and I've also come to the conclusion that, like, my family will never refer to me as anything, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even sure if, like, half of my family, like, I know my dad's side of the family knows, but, like, that's also kind of a very gay family, because I don't know if I have a gay cousin per se on that side, but I have a bi cousin. And I'm sorry, when there's two bi people, Does everyone have to wake up to pee right this second? God, I probably should have made 2 bathrooms. Oops. And you don't have to go, because apparently you woke up at like 2 a.m. to go to the bathroom. Fun facts. I see we're talking about trains in the chat. I have never been on a train. At least, like I've been on like a tour train, like around a like amusement park. But when it comes to like a subway or like an actual traveling train, I don't think so. I've been on a monorail, but like that was just in like Disney. I don't think that necessarily counts because it's just to get to one part of the park to the other. Whereas, like, I mean, like, a train to, like, actually travel to, like, a different town or something. Like, I have not done that. Probably because there's not any stations near me or, like, anywhere that I want to go, like, in my state. There's not a lot in New York. Like, I think one of the only train stations is, like, in Syracuse. You got outgayed. That's funny. Well, I can tell you, my dad's side of the family, I have a bi cousin, and I mostly identify as bi, so they know me as bi, but, like, that's about it. But whereas, like, my other side of the family, my mom's side, I don't know if they know. If they pay attention to my Facebook posts, they probably know, but otherwise, probably not. Put this in the garbage out here. Oh, it won't. Excuse me, it won't let me. That's nice. Oh god, I got hiccups now. That's nice. I really hope that one of like my little cousins ends up to be like LGBT when they grow up, because like the entire side of my mom's side of the family, there's like nobody gay that I'm aware of. There's nobody in the LGBT. At least, like, on my dad's side, like, I've got my like, elder bi, like, Gen X cousin. But, like, on my other side, which I'm way more acquainted with, and I, talk to them a bit more. I was raised more with my mom's side of the family, because, I got this... My family kind of disowned us for a while on my dad's side. So, I think it's funny that, especially because, like, my dad's side of the family is the more, like, traditional, conservative-y sort of coded type. Like, I could tell you, like, I know at least 2 or 3 of my cousins on my dad's side voted for Trump more than once. But I don't think anybody on my mom's side did, because they're all so viscerally against them and hate him so damn much. Which is so weird, especially because, like, I can tell you my bi cousin voted for Trump because she's a fucking idiot. What I always think is really funny is, like, whenever he puts some executive order or something that he's put through, like, passes, and I'll, like, if it directly affects my health or something, like, I go on about it, and I'm like, hey, if you voted for Trump, thanks for making it so that da-da-da-da-da, now I don't have insurance. And I always get a message from her, like, a couple hours later, like, hey, how are you doing? I saw your post, because she feels guilty. It always makes me laugh. I don't know if she regrets her vote. I just know that she, like, really, really hated Kamala, and I don't know why. I do not know why. Something about how she quote-unquote doesn't respect veterans, but she was so, like, brainwashed by, like, the whole Trump propaganda crap. Like, probably her belief system just is not true. Not factual. Are y'all rolling around in the mud? What the hell? Do I want to know? Probably not. Well, your hygiene is now gross, so... Yeah, you probably were out playing in the mud like a couple of frickin' piglets. Good lord. Maybe that's why I had, like, such a hard time coming out, when I finally did discover as, like, a young adult that I was bi, and then, like, later was questioning my gender and stuff, because, like, I don't have any trans relatives at all. I only have, like, that bi cousin, and, like, that's it. But again, it is quite funny to think that the side of my family that's very prone to voting for Trump is also the same side that has the LGBT on it and is more likely to accept me than my mom's side. Ugh. Oh, yeah, I'm well aware of that whole, like, just, like, family friend being aunt or uncle thing. I was always aware of, like, mine, though, that were, like, aunt and uncles that, I wasn't directly blood related to them. But, I could see why, like, if you were raised them being, like, auntie or uncle or whatever, that you know, if you didn't realize, if that wasn't explained to you early on, or if you, like, just didn't pick up, like, yeah, I'd be devastated, too. Yibs is right. God, the sisters just hang out with each other. I don't even think they talk to the other ones much at all. No, like, not at all. It's a couple of asshats, the both of you. They just, like... They must both have, like, good relationships, and they just decide they don't want to get to know their other roommates more. I mean, like, I guess that's valid, but... What are you doing that you're not supposed to there, madam? Are you being stinky girl there, Freya? Stinky? I said stinky, and then my dog appears. It's I swear, she, like, hears me talk to one of the other animals, and she just shows up. She's very much one of the, oh, that's the affection voice, it must be for me. When it's not always for her. I kind of love how stupid Whitney is in that sense. Like, she just does not understand social cues at all. In that sense, she's got the puptism. I had to separate my cats because they were doing, not like fighting, separating them, but like, I swear my cats are just as, like, autistic and ADHD as I am, in the sense that they do things and only do it one way in a certain way. So my cat Vinny has a very specific way of how, when he wants to leave my room, from after, like, taking a nap on my bed, because again, I've got a cat bed on my bed because I've got a big mattress and I sleep on one side of it. And when Ian's staying here, he usually doesn't sleep in bed with me. Anyway, so... that's Vinny's spot. He loves hanging out in that little bed. He thinks it's just for him when I kind of just got it for everybody, but whatever. So he'll get up, he'll stretch, he'll climb over me, and then he'll get on, like, my little... I have a shelf thing next to my bed that I kind of use as, like, a nightstand, but it's just full of, like, crap that I use in that room. So he'll climb over that and then jump down. Well, Winnie was right next to me, blocking that spot. And then I guess maybe I moved in a way that made her think that I was going to get up. So she got all ready to get up. And then she was blocking Vinny. And then her and Vinny had, like, this sort of, like, what the fuck, get out of my way with each other. And I had to, like, Winnie, lay down. Just let him jump over you. He insists on walking on that stupid nightstand to leave my room. I don't know why. He just... He's autistic like me. Leave him alone. uh... So yeah, I do think that, like, when we're neurodivergent, we probably have, like, animals that, I don't know if they sync up with us or what, but sure, you can come over, because they're technically, I don't know if they're triplets or what, but technically, I made the demis all siblings. And I based the demi-girl and demi-gender off of him, so yes, you can hang out with your brother. We're gonna headcanon that they were, like, all in the same adoption agency, so biologically they're related, but, like, family tree-wise, they are not. Oof. Yeah, no, if you need sleep, don't feel like you gotta sit here to moderate. You're fine. I don't think I've ever had a stream that's gotten, like, so busy that I couldn't keep up with it, so it's not a big deal. And if I did, it wouldn't be that hard to turn on, like, the slow chat thing. Plus, we also have, like, such a nice community. Like, I have not had anybody, like, come in and give me, like, spam hate or anything else, like, of the sort. All cats are autistic, all dogs have ADHD. That's honestly probably true. Cats are, like, way too picky and, like, specific with how the way that they carry themselves and the way that they do things. That totally makes sense. And, like, dogs 100% have, like, no attention span. Yeah, I'm gonna rotate this. I think they can sit on it in any direction, but I've noticed that they only sit on it facing this way, so maybe if I give it a little rotate, they'll, sit normal. Do not use that computer. It's not yours! It's literally two over here! Oh, okay, and then you just go and sit in the wrong... Okay. See, now you're triggering my autism, because you're not sitting in the way that my brain says is the correct way to sit. The good news is, for me, that Ian and I are both ADHD. We both have ADHD, we're both autistic, and luckily we're so similar enough that, honestly, 90% of the time we're the same human. He just maybe has a little bit more of a dark sense of humor, and we have some different tastes. But, like, other than that, we're practically the same. We're both chubby, we both have we have the same exact texture hair, we have the same exact color hair. Like, if I didn't know for sure that I was, in fact, not adopted, I would consider it. If we were related somehow, but we 100% are not. Because we would have flagged each other on 23andMe, which we've both used. But anyway, since we're so carbon copy, like, him and I do not disagree on a lot of things. Occasionally we have, like, a spat, but, like, him and I just don't argue. That's true. He does love telling the Echo to fart because he knows that it's gonna get me all pissed. He hasn't been bothering me with oranges lately because I think he forgot to have me order some when he was here while his parents were in Mexico, or if he's, like, moved past his, like, tangerine orangey sort of phase or what. I don't know. So I haven't been handed a peel in quite some time, luckily, but I've said that now, and now the next time he's here, he's gonna be like, oranges. Speaking of, like, Ian and his memes, I legitimately had a sticker idea today, and I sent this to him because I found a video. I couldn't even tell you the name of the fucking song, but I'm sure you know the one that I mean, because it got memed the hell out of with Bobby Hill from King of the Hill with the when he's blowing into the freaking small intestine collage thing, and they just sync it up to the saxophone bit for the song. But anyway, I found somebody used that song, and it's a shrimp. Who could it be now? And then it swaps to a cowboy shrimp with sunglasses and a saxophone. And it just goes back and forth. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Now I think I need a sticker with a shrimp and a saxophone, sunglasses, and a fucking cowboy hat. And that's just going to be merch. Yeah, those are Ian's favorite. He gets like the itty bitty little clementines that they just, you can peel easily with your hands. You don't have to like go get a tool to crack them open to get them started or anything like that. And that's his like favorite too, because he bites the hell out of his fingernails, so he doesn't have nails to like start to get the like peel off. But those ones he's very talented at getting off in just one piece. And then giving me the entire fucking piece. That being said, we're the, since I was on about how him and I are so damn similar, were there to be an AI uprising, he would be dead, I would be not. And that is purely based on how we treat our Echo devices. He commonly, like, instead of just telling her to stop, will tell her to shut the fuck up or whatever, or, he's just kind of, like, rude and whatnot, and I'm always like, thank you. I literally will trigger her sometimes just to tell her thank you. And I think, I didn't have the heart to change it, and I already like it anyway. But I have, like, this Echo show that I bought my mom so she could, like, listen to the radio, because you can access the radio from that. But it also, has the time real big. And then Ian gave us, like, his old one that he didn't use that's even bigger. But, so when I first set up our very first Echo device, it's an Echo show. So it, like, flips through and shows different things. And my mom found out that there's a cat setting, and she had put it on, and now I don't have the heart to turn it off, because she'll, like, tell the weather and then, like, meow about it, or, like, if I tell her to set an alarm, she'll purr, or, like, if I tell her thank you, she does it, Alexa, thank you.
Hearing that makes me feel cat-tastic.
Or she'll do something like that. She'll meow and then, aw, that means you're welcome in cat. You're scared of the robots from Doctor Who. That's valid. Like, I'm not, but I totally get it, because, like, you take out 2 or 3 of them, and then the rest of them upgrade, so that whatever took out the first couple, suddenly they're impervious to. Some of the creatures from Doctor Who are just, like, damn, you scary. Like, don't even get me started on the freaking weeping angels, and then, God, whatever I can't remember what the hell those things are called. The Oods or something, that you see them, and then the second you look away or blink, they disappear, and you forget that you ever saw them, and then you end up, like, covered in tally scars and shit, because you're just going insane, because, like, you see them again, and then you remember, and you're like, son of a bitch! Yeah, no, sure, dude, just take a nap at our house, it's whatever. I tell you, the one episode that really got me was with the 11th Doctor. There's so many damn doctors now. They're on like 16 now or some shit. But the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith, there was the one episode where Clara was a Dalek. That one fucked me up, bro. Weeping Angels are very gender. They sure are. They're basically they're those really pretty like it's crying angel statues that everyone thinks are so pretty, but they can only move when you don't look at them. And they try to kill people, and they also sometimes you'll like look at them and you'll catch them, and they have like razor sharp teeth, and they've got like their hands all clawed out, and yeah, it's kind of spooky. They're definitely not the ones that I'm scared of. Though the Cybermen are kind of funky looking, and same with the Daleks. But I think the only reason why the Cybermen and the Weeping Angels aren't too scary to me personally, or not the Weeping Angels, the Daleks and the Cybermen aren't very scary to me, is because they have the same exact designs that they had like back in the day when they were on like the second and third Doctor and stuff. They've really, so they're kind of silly looking. But some of the new ones that they've come up with when they've like rebooted it and made it more modern. I also I haven't watched any of the newest Doctor Nshudi. But apparently he left real early. That's why he only has like 1 or 2 seasons. Because he was tired of the quote-unquote forced wokeness. Which, first of all, don't like that. Don't call it that. Because, which kills me because he's literally gay. Like, that was the whole thing of his Doctor, is that he was the gay Doctor and he's a gay actor. But apparently, like, I didn't watch any of it, but Ian's a bit more into it and, like, follows Doctor Who far more than I do. But apparently, he said the one thing that he read about in one episode that he didn't like was that there's a trans woman that's a companion, and there was this one episode where she had to save the world, and the only reason why she could save the world is because she was trans. So, when I hear that, okay, I kind of get it. They're trying to be inclusive, but they're doing way overboard, and it's getting kind of like, alright, enough is enough. You've gone too far. I think 10th Doctor's my favorite, although, honestly, I'm tied between David Tennant and Peter Capaldi. I think Capaldi's my absolute favorite because if you don't know anything about Doctor Who, that's okay. Basically, because he's an alien, he gets more and more human with every regeneration. And because he got a restart and was able to, because like I think what are they, Gallifreyans, the Time Lords, yeah. They can only they like get too much damage and then they regenerate into a whole other person basically, and then like that's their new life. So they get 12 of those and then they die. And so they basically found a way to reset the Doctor. And when they did that and he regenerated into Peter Capaldi, he basically reset and had to relearn how to be human again. And that's when I think he was my favorite, because we went from like Tennant and Smith, who were very, soft, happy-go-lucky and whatnot, and then Peter Capaldi's all like he's completely started over, and he's like, why are you doing that? I hate when your eyes get all puffy and leaky like that. Why are they doing that? That's true, he does have 2 hearts. You know that's something that can actually happen. Whenever there's a person that gets it, where they have like 2 hearts, that there's always a big story about it where they're like, the Doctor is real. It's the same way that people can be born with their organs on the opposite side as well. That's a thing that can happen. So it's a similar thing that can cause you to have like 2 hearts. You just like, you can be born with just like, hey, you're supposed to have some things only on a specific side. Now they're on the opposite side. So you'd be surprised, like, the amount of, like, stuff that people are born with, like, an extra of, and then it's still functional. Like, for instance, like, humans can be born with, like, you know, masculine people can be born with, like, two penises, and both of which are functional. I think Claro is one of my favorite companions, if I absolutely had to pick. But I started watching around, like, Matt Smith era, and then I watched, like, reruns of David Tennant. So it might sort of be, like, you know, because she was one of, like, the newer companions when I started watching. So maybe that's why, like, she's one of my favorite. I don't know. I kind of, I completely skipped the female Doctor. According to Ian, like, the writing for her was just not very good, and apparently the writing still isn't all that great. It's kind of gone downhill since Capaldi regenerated, I guess. I'm not sure, though. Why do y'all keep making, like, really, really bad food? I don't understand. Like, everything y'all make is just bad. Also, why did you make a salad if you weren't hungry? Eat that. We're not wasteful. Are you enjoying laundry time there, Winifred? She keeps getting up on my... If you ever hear a big thump, it's because she's jumping off my washer or something. Speaking of which, who could forget, like, a couple months ago when Vinny decided that the washer was the shit, and then he remembered that, hey, there's some space back behind here, and then he got back behind there during my stream, so I had to pause everything. And there was just this big thump, and then this skittering sound, and I had to pause everything and go save him because he didn't realize just how little space there was behind the washer, and then he couldn't get out. And I had to go save his ass. Speaking of Rose, I'm not sure how to feel. I don't want to spoil, like, too much, but apparently the Doctor's regenerated into her. I don't know. A lot of people are real excited about it. I'm not a big fan of it. Mostly because, now it could be a thing they brought Tennant back temporarily to be, like, the 15th Doctor or, like, some shit for, like, 1 or 2 specials, which... Don't get me wrong, I love David Tennant, but, like, don't strip tease us. Don't make one Doctor come back once. Like, fuck off. You can't just waste a regeneration to bring David Tennant back again. That's shitty. But I don't like, if with, what's her name, Billie Piper, if, like, she's officially the next Doctor. I kind of don't like that, because then it implies that she was once in love with herself. And that feels icky to me. That feels icky that a version of her was once in love with her, and that just feels... It's one of those weird, like, is it masturbation if you fuck your clone type thing, like, kind of don't want to think about it. But I seem to be in the minority, everybody's real excited about it, but, you know. Yeah, wanting to be Ginger was such a good gag. I like when Matt Smith regenerated. I'm a girl! I think one of my favorite post-regeneration lines would probably have to be Capaldi's, Oh, I've got new kidneys. Oh, I don't like the color of them. I don't know, anyone that's not into Doctor Who that's interested in what the hell we're on about, this, like, sci-fi psychobabble, it's on Disney Plus, apparently. I don't know how much of it is. I know most of the modern ones are, so probably from, like, the 8th or 9th Doctor. Yeah, kidneys. I've got new kidneys. I don't like the color of them. Yeah, Ian and I still haven't even watched like the Christmas special that like brought David Tennant back for like one or two episodes. Though I will say one thing that from what I've seen, like clips here and there, first of all, I love that Nshuti's doctor is just so flamboyant and gay as hell. Big fan of that. And second of all, I'm a huge fan of from the one special that they brought David Tennant back, the embodiment of chaos. That he was fun. Neil Patrick Harris got to play Chaos. That was fun as hell. And I love the drag queen as Maestro. Holy shit. I haven't loved a Doctor Who character like Maestro since fucking Missy. Since the Master regenerated into Missy. I haven't seen any of the really classic, like, old ones. I think that's mostly because a lot of really old... now, maybe I'll change my mind over time, because I do like nostalgia for old stuff, but I'm kind of spoiled with, like, new, modern TV and movies and stuff. So sometimes even going back to watch stuff, like, from my era, like, back in the 90s, or, like, you know, something from the 80s, like, it feels so outdated, I struggle to watch it. So... going back to watch like the original ones like in black and white and really bad effects and stuff, I probably wouldn't enjoy it so much, but the modern ones I'm a big fan of. I think what would also be fun is God, and that one special where they had the crossover between Matt Smith and David Tennant, and then they had that one really really old version of the Doctor, and then like that's the first time they revealed the Peter Capaldi, and it was just his eyes. That one Christmas special or whatever, like they kind of just had him for like a one and done of the Doctor. I can't even remember his name. But, yeah, I'm a little disappointed that they haven't brought him back because, I don't know, he was so, like, depressed, it's the end of the world type. So I wanted to know, like, I want to know what the hell happens that makes him go from the happy-go-lucky, I can fix anything type Doctor, always full of, you know, determination. What's in your pants? Determination. To, you know, there's no saving the universe, we're all gonna die now, you know? Oh, Adam West's Batman was fucking great. I was so upset when Adam West died. Like, I didn't even really watch much of his stuff. Like, at that point in my life, like... my knowledge of Adam West was, like, his what was he, the mayor in, like, Family Guy or some shit? Like, I loved him playing himself. And they do a similar thing in Rick and Morty, where, like, Keith David is the president of the United States. And I just kind of love it. I love that trope. But, my favorite is with the light brights, running out of light brights. Nobody messes with Adam Wee. Back when Family Guy was good. I can't get behind Family Guy anymore. Maybe I've outgrown it. I don't know. The old stuff that, like, the old episodes and stuff that I grew up with, I can enjoy. But, like, some of the newer ones... though I will say the one episode where they were down south and they went to a... and they went to a restaurant and they said where they were from. Because I think canonically their town is like in New England, so that's like northeast. And then there were all the southern people. Trump! Trump! Like that was fucking hysterical. But a lot of like the modern plot of Family Guy I can't get behind. I have grown though. I thought I would always hate Rick and Morty. Ian decided that he wanted to watch it, and I thought, all right, fine, I'll watch it for you. And then I couldn't find it on my Hulu. Do you want to know why? Because when I first got Hulu, I was still my hipster self, and I thought, I don't want to watch Rick and Morty. It looks stupid. Yeah, joke's on me. I fucking love that show. I had to unhide it from my Hulu, because I couldn't frickin' find it. Yeah, I always felt bad for Meg, too. I think they ran that everybody hates Meg trope a little bit too much, personally. A lot of that's it's one thing I'm not a big fan of with that show anyways. They still beat that like it's a dead horse. Like, it's not funny anymore. Like, at this point, it's just sad. Like, fucking stop. But I don't watch it. Why are both of the... Oh, because you're close, and your sister's gloomy, and you're depressed because your sister is you know, experiencing a little bit of sad. I will say though that's equal funny wise that got what's it, Seth MacFarlane that voices, yeah, that voices a lot of the characters and does a lot of the writing. He starred in and wrote The Orville. Highly recommend that. I have not watched enough of it, but I've seen tons of clips in the meantime. If you like sort of spacey stuff and mostly comedy, The Orville is fucking hysterical. I love that. It's like it's memed to death on the internet right now. Like, have you ever heard the 500 cigarettes? Yeah, that's The Orville. I fucking love that show. I love Bortus and Clyden and their trans kid. I'm a big fan of that. That, and apparently their entire species only goes to the bathroom once an Earth year. And they made a whole episode about... Oh yeah, Quagmire was fucking disgusting. And like they beat that to death too, that he was a pervert. Like, it kind of got annoying. I will say that one of the only things that I liked about Quagmire is that they made him, like, out of nowhere, they made him a cat guy. And, like, obsessed with cats. And, like, I could, you know, I can agree with that, you know. Oh, yeah, I feel you. I always feel bad for characters that are, like, treated poorly just for, like, comedy purposes. Like, it just kind of feels like bad writing. But anyway, yeah, again, The Orville is good, and, they put, Family Guy on hiatus for it a couple times, because they were writing and shooting The Orville, and, I think they made a joke about that in Family Guy. Why do you hate The Orville so much, Dad? Because it's keeping me from doing jokes and writing here on Family Guy. Like, shut up, Seth. Shut up. It's a far more superior comedy. Ian loves The Orville, especially, I can't remember the fucking robot's name, but the robot does not understand human shit at all. Like, he got into a prank war with the pilot of the fucking Orville, which is their ship, and so as a joke, in his sleep, he drugged him and cut off his leg and then hid his leg in the rafters. That's his prank. So, yeah. Or he at one point he's dating the ship's medic, and he feels as though he's gotten enough out of their relationship for studying, like, human relationships when it comes to, like, romance-wise. So he searched how, like, to break up, and he basically turned himself into, like, the typical, like, deadbeat husband type. He even wore, like, a wife beater and shit. Oh my god, it was fucking hysterical. So I recommend that. Bob's Burgers I have not watched. I'd probably enjoy it, though. I'm coming around to adult cartoons. I grew out of them. I started to not like South Park and Family Guy and whatnot, because I felt like I had outgrown them and they weren't so funny to me anymore. But now I've watched the entirety of Rick and Morty except for the newest season, and that's mostly just because it's not out on Hulu yet. And then I've watched the shit out of Smiling Friends. I fucking love Smiling Friends, and season 3 comes out eventually, probably this year, and they've been approved for season 4 and 5, which I'm happy for because I need more Alan, because Alan is one of my like spirit animal type characters. I just wanted my cheese. I have to go to my Dr. Monster appointment with Dr. Monster. This dirty homeless man won't leave, so I'm spraying him with dirty brown water. I don't know why they wrote Alan the way they did, but... if you don't know shit about Smiling Friends, it's the episode that I think people think of most is the Halloween special, where the claymation monster from the woods that's all just like, he's a demon tree monster, shows up to their, because he's chasing Pim, chases him into the party, and everyone beats him up and sets him on fire because they think he's in blackface. That's a good one. That's, I think, pretty peak Smiling Friends. That when I think of, I've never heard of Smiling Friends. Yes, you have. The stupid cartoon where everyone beats up the tree beast because he's in blackface and he swears he's not. He's just a demon from the woods. Oh my god. Super Jail I've never watched. I remember it being on Adult Swim and seeing ads for it all the time. I never tried it though. I honestly should probably like rewatch some of the older stuff. I think HBO has a lot of the older, like they got like Aqua Teen and stuff. They might have like Squidbillies, I'm not sure. They probably have Super Jail. Give it a shot. I feel like it's probably a show I'd probably watch with Ian though, so I'll see if it's something that's his cup of tea. Didn't they bring Super Jail back like a couple years ago? Where it was like over for Corey. I don't know who Corey is, but yes, go on a date with Corey. Yeah, there's nobody on my friends list by that name. Well, you know what? That's good. This is what's good about her, because then we can finally have some of our gays and stuff, like starting relationships and whatnot. Why do y'all always sit in the wrong damn direction? Oh, I think I figured it out now. This tiny pillow is the back one. Do I need to have hiccups right this fucking second? There we go. There, now you can sit. I fixed it. Now my autism is vindicated, and now I'm very happy. Oh gosh, it's almost been 3 hours. Can you believe that shit? You know, I think I'll maybe leave it here. I do want to do more of this stream, and even if it continues past Pride Month, I might make a new thumbnail for it or something, and give it its own like series or something if it continues past Pride Month. But I definitely do want to do some more of the different flags, and building some more houses and making some like public lots. I might do the public lots in my off time, just because I never build stuff that's not residential in The Sims, so I don't know how much, I don't know how fun that would be with watching me bumble around with trying to make like a bar or a park or something. So I might try to do that on my own and just see what I think, and how it feels, or I don't know. Anyway, let's drop a save here. I think this is probably the most that we're getting out of Pride Month when it comes to like game wise. Especially with like what people want to see, because everybody loves my my Sims stuff. Speaking of which, let me take a peek through oh good, in like 2 or 3 days Date Everything releases. We'll be doing that. That's for sure. I'm excited for that. I pre-ordered it purely because I want to cover that stupid game. Oh, what a stupid concept. I wanted it even before I found out that like all the characters are voiced by like all these voice actors that like everybody knows. I don't know how many of y'all have been following it, but they got the guy that plays Zuko in the Avatar series to play a fireplace. And so you can date Zuko as a fireplace, so that's a thing. They took the guy that voices Ichigo from Bleach and made him dirty laundry. So, and I think maybe Laura Bailey is the hamper and they're in a really toxic relationship or something, and I think you can break them up and then date one of them. I don't know. There's, I think that the candelabra, the freaking, there's a candelabra candle guy, and he's so coded to look like that one fucking Barbie villain from like The Princess and the Pauper or whatever. You know the one. I can't remember his stupid name. His stupid purple jacket. That's actually, I don't usually plan my jokes, but every now and then I see something from a game and I'm like, I have a funny thought. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna keep that in my pocket until I do a video on it or a stream or something. And I have one of those, and I'll tell you, because a lot of the people that are here might not even tune in for those streams. Yeah, when I talk to that guy, I'm definitely gonna pull out the reference to that stupid song that character sings. He looks like he's about to turn around and hit me with a, "It's a temporary setback. It's a momentary loss." I do not remember shit of the Barbie movies. Maybe I should watch them again. I think they're all free on YouTube. Didn't that happen? Like they posted Barbie themselves posted all of the animated Barbie movies, and then they got copyrighted on YouTube for themselves, so they had to fucking post them all. Gotta love the YouTube algorithm. I tell you what. You can't post the Barbie movie? The fuck we can. We're literally Barbie, babes. Alright, well, it is about midnight, and I have not eaten dinner yet. So, I need to go do that. So I don't explode, but I also have to be really careful so I don't get violent acid reflux tonight. The irony, I know, right? They got it copyrighted for Barbie, and it's literally Barbie that posted it. I mean, I kind of get it, because they all came out like 20 years ago, roughly. So, honestly, they're all kind of, when you think about it, it's kind of like freeware, shovelware type, you know, abandonware type. So, a lot of the fucking games are probably abandonware now. I should see if I can get a copy of that stupid Barbie fashion show. I swear to God, anytime I try to find... Do you remember when I did that on this channel? I have that on a disc somewhere in my house. I have no idea where. But there's not a disc drive on this thing. But anyway, every time I try to find up, like, the Barbie fashion show game, there's apparently another one that they made that's like a sequel or something. And it's completely overridden the existence of that one, and I can't find it anywhere, and it's like driving me crazy that only like myself and the people that watched me play that stupid Barbie fashion show game are like the only ones that know that stupid game with the really awful like puppeteering of like the 3D models, and they're just repeating like animations. To ass on pants and boobs on top. Yeah. Like, it's to the, like, I don't even know if I want to, like, stream something like that, because it's probably not, I probably can't force it into a window, because, like, a lot of that old software you can't force into, like, windowed mode, but, like, it would be funny to try to revisit it. Like, I could do probably, like, a recording or something, if I ever find it, because it's honestly old enough now that I probably could find it on some abandonware site, but I have to find the right one is the problem. Maybe I'll do some digging. Maybe that'd be really funny. Maybe we'll do a month where we just play Barbie games. I think I still have that stupid, Barbie Dreamhouse game. Yes, I do. I still have the Barbie Dreamhouse game that I bought just for, like, 1 or 2 videos. So I could totally do, like, a Barbie week or something for streams. Oh... That'd be funny, and then maybe I could watch some of the Barbie movies so I could make, like, references to... Oh. I don't remember shit, but I remember a lot of the Princess and the Pauper. I think there was a dragon in that one. One of them had a cat named Serafina, and I just remember the villain and his little, "It's a temporary setback" song, and then the "I'm just like you, you're just like me" song, and that's, like, all I fucking remember that movie. I should rewatch it. Oh, that would be fun to have, like, a stream or like even a couple just to, like, cover some of the old games I've done, like, way a long time ago. I mean, I still have my GameCube. I don't know if my current capture card is compatible with like the AV cords. I can tell you for sure that my my little screen is not. My little gaming monitor that I use just for, like, streaming console. I don't know shit about a GameCube emulator, but, like, I could see about Herb Sims in the City. The problem with that game is there's so much copyrighted, like, songs from, like, the frickin' the fuck are they called? God, my mom loved them. The I'm a Bee bitches, the Black Eyed Peas, that's them. Yeah. They were featured in that game, or at least Fergie and will.i.am were. And there's tons of Simlish version of their songs in that entire game, and I got copyrighted more than once for, like, some of the music in that game, and I really had to, like, cut it up. So a stream probably wouldn't work out for that one, but I can tell you we will probably eventually go back to Fallout. I'm just not sure if I want to try to stream it from my Steam Deck, because Fallout 3 runs far better on Steam Deck than it does on, like, modern PC. Otherwise, you have to mod the shit out of it just to get it to run. But also, if I'm going to be modding the shit out of it just to get it to run, I might as well, like, mod it so that, like, there's a sprint button and, like, an iron sights feature and shit, so... But then there's also a shit ton of rumors that the company that remade the Oblivion remaster, they're gonna remaster Fallout 3 as well, so I don't know. But I'll do that. I'll see what some of the little spin-off-y sort of games that I did and see if I can find them. That might be fun for a couple streams. Maybe next month when we're not doing Pride stuff. All right. Well, it is midnight, so I am going to sign off. So thank you for joining me on this this stream that was very impromptu, that I did it like 9 fucking o'clock at night. All right, you guys have a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you, and I will see you guys